Hi, this is Avara from Scrappy Mania, and today I'm going to make a card. And I'm going to make a card that's kind of like three-dimensional. I found this pack of cards from Ross, and it was $3.99. You get a set of 20. And I love the designs. The only thing is they were a little too flat for me. And I wanted to create like a three-dimensional card with it instead of being it so flat. So before I showed you what I did, let me show you the cards. Here's another one. Imagine this card where if this was three-dimensional, the butterfly was kind of three-dimensional and some of the other butterflies here. And then here's another card. And here's another card. So the one I'm going to make three-dimensional is this one. So I took that card. Here it is. And I cut it in half. So this is the backing of the card. So it opened up like this. So I cut it out, and then I put some foam adhesive in the back. And then I used this card to make my sentiment. Happy birthday. So I used my EK Success label maker, and I cut a label, and I stamped it with StazOn ink and put happy birthday. Then I took another card and I cut it up. So I cut the bird out, put some foam. I cut the rose out of here, put some foam. And then I cut the butterfly from up here and put some foam. So let me go ahead and start assembling the card. So the first thing I'll do is take off the foam, the backing on this foam. And place it on my card. And I came up with this idea because I love a lot of cards that you go to the store, you see all these cards that have a lot of like dimension and things look like they're 3D. And I thought maybe these cards I can do the same thing. And they're a pretty good price. You get 20 for $3.99. So it's a real good deal. And then put this one here. The next thing I'm going to do, so see there's my three-dimensional card, and it looks real nice. Okay, let me see if you can see it. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I want to put some of my Flower Soft. So I got some Flower Soft here, and I got my glue, and then I want to put some of that Flower Soft around these flowers here. So what I need to do is take some of my glue and just put some on these flowers here. And let me go ahead and get some paper. Now I'm not going to put a lot of that Flower Soft in the middle because this is where my sentiment is going to go there. So I don't want to kind of put some of that Flower Soft there because you're not going to see it. Okay. Once I have that there, take some of my Flower Soft. And one thing that you have to do with this thing, you kind of have to fluff it. So you take a little bit and you just fluff it, and then just put some on your project. And put a little bit more here. And then set it aside to dry. And I'm going to put the rest of my flour stock back in the pod. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside to dry. Now for the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fold up. This is half of an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. And I'm going to fold it in half. Okay. And I'm going to use my bone folder to kind of make a nice crease. Now, when I first put this on the cardstock, it just didn't look it didn't look right. So it just needed something. So then I decided to put a piece of a regular pattern paper on my card. So I'm going to go ahead and glue some pattern paper. I'm going to use my glue stick, and then I'm going to put glue on the card instead of on my paper, just to make sure I get all the edges. And I'm going to take my pattern paper and place it on the card. Okay, make sure it adheres well. I'm going to cut the excess off from my card. The next thing I'm going to do is going to use my corner rounder. I'm going to round the edges. And sometimes if it's too thick, you need to just do one and then do the other side. Okay. Now I'm ready to assemble my card. Take off the backing of my foam adhesive. And I'm going to place that on my card, like so. And I'm going to use some more foam adhesive. I'm going to put it on my saying. Okay, peel this off, and I'm going to place that underneath this flower right there. So there is my card. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and you get inspired to kind of buy a pack of cards and kind of make it three-dimensional with some foam adhesive and a little bit of stamping, and you have a brand new card. Thank you for watching. See, until next time. Bye.